Yeah. Sorry, I had a long week last week and wasn't able to do my Bachelor recap, but I'm getting it in before the next episode. And there was like 4 hours of television to watch, so it was a lot. But I'm here and I still want Joey to rose me. I'm gonna give myself 1 minute for each date, both episodes, one video. We got this. Let's roll. 1 minute, let's go. Lexi's date was kind of awkward during the day, and I think it's because she had so much stuff to get off her chest and like reveal to Joey. And I don't know why they wait to the night date to do these things. Do producers make them? Because for me, I need to tell my person at that moment. I can't wait. I've got something to say. I need to say at that moment. And then the priest really pushing that family thing with them. Also, they are really trying to break Lexi because she has an issue. She may not be able to have children. And also she said that she feels like to have a family is a calling for her, which just kind of triggered me for Joey. I think he wants to have a family, but I don't know if there's something about her that is line. And she was a top 3 for me. She was a no, yeah for me for Joey. And now I'm having second thoughts. This they really didn't push forward their connection in my own opinion. And we got it. 50 seconds. What else do I say? Yeah, no, maybe. The group date in Malta. Let's go. They did this whole little Roman soldier thing. I think they're in Rome. Malta, sorry. But they had this whole soldier thing, Grecian soldier, Roman soldier. And it was really cute. And oh my God, Daisy, anytime she's on screen, I'm so excited, so happy. I mean, it's going to be her. We all will pretty much know that, right? And I really like Autumn, but finally giving her screen time. And I have a feeling that's because they're setting her up to be eliminated soon. So that's not good. And these Roman soldiers who are or these soldiers who are doing all the teaching and stuff like that, they could give a crap about this. They are not about this. Even if they're trying to be in character, being we're stern and stuff and stoic, they do not care. It's hilarious. But then Autumn won the competition, which was fun. And I told you there's something about Kelsey T. And guess what? She got the group date rose. I knew that they had a connection. I felt it. A little bit over 1 minute. All right, the 2-on-1 date, this huge moment. The Team Maria, Team Sydney. I don't even know if anyone is Team Sydney, to be honest. I haven't met anybody. But so let me tell you what I thought in 1 minute. First of all, Sydney's not even a great villain. I know because she doesn't mean to be the villain. She just is. That's the whole problem. She doesn't really realize what's going on or how she's being perceived at all. She straight up lies to him. Maybe we didn't see everything, but the things that she did talk about were not the way they rolled, and they couldn't edit that part. They were really couldn't do that. And Sydney's not even there for him. Every time she's I'm here for Joey. No, you're there to tell Joey how terrible Maria is because you don't like Maria. You are against Maria. You are not for Joey. And I love that they just have this single rose out there during the day. It's looming, but they never really used it during the day. It happened during the night. And then his question about if you could see a future, Sydney made it all about her. She didn't make it about them really or about Joey. She made it really all about her. She just is very not self-aware at all. But Maria, I love that you miss my Maria. You called him out. You're not called him out, but you told him what you need as well. You are the Bachelorette, and I love that. And I felt like he wasn't gonna give anyone the rose, but he didn't give Sydney. He gave it to Maria, and it was a great exit for Sydney. To be honest, they gave her this really fun exit for me. And they played Ave Maria. As they were dancing, they were singing Ave Maria. I was so they knew, the producers knew, which was a great moment. But I did that in 2 minutes, whatever. It was a 2-on-1, so 2 minutes. Bye, Sydney. Here's my erroneous thoughts for Monday night's episode. Let's go. So the opening was so great, where there's awkwardly on the boat. They just did a great job of setting this up, how awkward these women are together. But Sydney, you need to let it go. You are torturing yourself, girl. No one else is doing this. Maria may be, even if Maria's being a bully, just ignore that. Zone that out. You are doing it to yourself. I love Kelsey T. And then yes, Medina is a grown-up. So when Sydney leaves, Leah's you should be acting like this. She was a friend listen, just because she was a friend like that doesn't mean that Medina acts that way as a friend either. And you can't control someone else. Medina is just a grown-up, an adult. She's not going to be petty, childish. Leah, you are being petty and childish and not perspectivized. What? And Maria might go. Don't go, Maria. Don't go. My Maria. Stay. But now, Leah, you have the crown of the new villain. You look like they're gonna make you look annoying, girl. Tuesday night's episode. Now I know why they did the Tuesday night episode, because Monday night was so good, and then Tuesday night was pretty much really boring to ending area. So I'm not a one-on-one date person. Like it kind of gets boring to me sometimes, unless the connection's really great. So yeah, I'm only giving myself 1 minute. I need to stop talking. I talk too much. Kelsey A's date. Kelsey A, first of all, she's literally letting her hair down on this journey. Like she just feels much more at ease, I feel like, and she's so gorgeous. And finally we're getting to see a bit of her, which I like. But I just don't know if she's for him. I don't feel that was kind of a boring date to me. I feel like sometimes they have to put on feeling connections, and I'm for both of them. And then when we took her to the bathhouse, I was like, oh my God, not bathhouse. Because as a homosexual individual, bathhouses are different. So I was like, what are those bath? And it wasn't like that at all. It was just a nice little dinner date. And then her story really drew me into her. And like, it's a reminder that people's stories matter. Like to know everyone's like backstories, it helps you see another side. And I think help us be more empathetic to individuals. Not that she was a villain or anything. I just loved her story, and that's all I really had for that date. And I got 4 seconds. I feel for you, girl. I'm so sorry for your loss. Love you, Kelsey. All right, this group date, y'all. So the group date, Leah, you really over here trying to get your screen time. All of a sudden, you have all these issues with Maria. And why do they have so many issues with Maria? Like, there's only certain girls. It's not all the girls. At least I'm not showing all the girls. And is there something I'm missing about my Maria? Like, why are you coming for my Maria so much? And Too Much Jess won the date to competition, and it was a perfect winning. They had to be like half naked, painting each other. It was very much great for Too Much Jess. But Leah, Too Much, no, she's a lot, and they're doing you dirty, girl. They're making you look real petty and annoying. But I hope she's feeling really silly at home when Maria is telling her whole backstory, because it was a really just moving backstory, and I felt for her. And again, people's stories matter. But and Maria got the rose, and I just feel like that they've got a really great connection, and I love my Maria. I don't think that she's the one for him, but I love her, and she's gonna be paradise for sure. She's still there. She got the rose, but and Leah, she said like there's my heart's in my ass because she got the rose. Leah, there's more than your heart in your ass. There's a whole lot more up in your ass. Calm down. Rachel's date. Like I said, this episode was a little boring for me, and it's something, no shade to Rachel. I like Rachel, but she's just a much more calmer energy, and on television that doesn't really work as well. So for me, this date was really boring, but I love that they did the little dance together. I thought that was really nice. It brought out a whole other side of her, and it helped her loosen up, which it was a great job production of Who to Choose for What Dates, because this really helped Rachel and them connect more. But the connection feels put on to me. Every time they kiss, it doesn't feel organic. It just feels like, or at least what they're showing us. I wasn't there, right? But this is just from a television perspective. But she needs to loosen up more for him. If this is it, I don't think she's the one. Yeah, 1 minute. So at the beginning, why does she feel they're all against her? It's just a few girls who are being petty about it. Don't leave, Maria. You better stay. And she does. Has anyone listened to the music during the rose ceremonies? They are like more dramatic than a Star Wars movie. Like, it is ridiculous. I was just paying attention to that because I kind of feel I knew who was going to stay and go. I'm loving Medina. I just love you, Medina. It took me a minute, but you are a grown-up. You are just got yourself together. And Edwina, you got eliminated. Come to paradise. You better be invited. I love you. Not Leah with the peep these nails, peep this hair, but not peep this, girl. Oh my gosh. You were giving them stuff to use, to work with, but they are doing you dirty. And Jess, I love you too much, Jess, but not the crying, girl. Not the crying on the interview like that. Not over with this. Like, you can go get your moment. You go get your moment with him. And I don't know who the villain is, because now we have Jess against Maria as well, but I really do think that Jess comes in hot at her, and I understand my Maria. I get her, and I get my Too Much Jess, but I fully get my Maria. And Medina, you got eliminated, please. You too, you need to be on Paradise, but maybe not, because I want to see you there, but maybe you're too grown up for all these people. Yeah, maybe you're not going to be good television, but like we need you for a voice of reason. Joey Roseme is where I just go off for a minute about Joey. I got 2 episodes to get through, so let's hope I can do it in a minute. His little, in Malta, I want to take you to the Alta. I know he thought it was so corny, but I thought he was so cute with it. Is he a robot? In the best way, because he just says the perfect things all the time. He just knows what to say. And the fact that he did a whole Ned Stark Game of Thrones, that was straight to my heart. It's like, if you Spoiler, if you haven't watched it yet, it's, like a 10-year-old show, but okay. I love that. And thank you for putting him in that costume production. Yes, 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 you look great. And then thank you for the sausage moment as well. I love that he just like jumped in. That's the part I liked the most. That like he's Blaze have to do it, I'm gonna do it. That's a good bachelor. And he looks good in glasses. And I love that every time he does the roses, he tells them what this means to him. I think that's really great. I think that helps with each person's connection. And people are saying that he's kind of a boring bachelor, but bachelors are supposed to be the sponges for our show, taking in and receiving all the information, doing the best they can. I don't like when my bachelor is a mess. I want him to be just like listening, seeing the women, and experiencing the world with us around us. So I think he's doing great. And the fact that he said smitten. Oh, and the boots and shorts combo was great. Joey, give me the rose. Joey, rose me.